Alright, let's begin the monk video. So if I'm talking to new people here, monk is a character that summons auras. It can do close combat and range damage. This is an initiate, it's very much like the monk. It's like the female version of the monk. Same thing. In Redux, you will have a fire aura ability. Which is decent. So, normally if you were to build for these auras, you would either pick range, radius. Radius is a good combination with apprentice towers mostly, because the bigger they are, the quicker your apprentice towers can do damage, kind of thing, in combination with the strength drain. And the bigger they are, again, the faster you can slow enemies and more radius you have for healing too. I don't know how much it scales. I don't know how much healing scales with the aura damage, but I imagine that'd be probably more useful in the long run if you're going to go for the healing aura. But that's very niche aura to use in the first place, mostly used for bosses. So that's it on auras, I guess. Another big use the monk has is these two stats here. So if you're going for tower boost, you'd probably want one of these weapons. There's a third one, but I don't have it right now. This is a Redux only weapon, and this one is in both versions of the game. Hello, horse. I'm doing a helpful video on monks. Thanks for dropping by. So what this weapon does is it has a lot of splash damage. Well, not a lot of splash damage, but it's good at hitting enemies. Let's put it that way. It has a very wide range of attack, and the more enemies you hit, the more it'll proc your genie pet, which will give you more mana, which will keep your tower boost up longer. And that is... So usually if you're going tower boost, you have a genie pet on. Hero boost can be... You can basically use a DPS character if you're going hero boost. My DPS character has 3k hero boost, which is more than enough for most occasions. And yeah, this is DPS character. My tower boost character is kind of a hybrid between the two, because I don't want to make separate monks for each thing. And this weapon automatically targets enemies, so it's kind of neat. It's kind of new to the Redux. And it looks kind of cool. For monk DPS, you want to focus damage on your equipment. I think I've seen people focus hero boost, but I think that's more of a support role. But if you're going solo DPS with a monk, I'd recommend just focusing hero damage. Make sure you have like HP and AB2 as side stats on your armor pieces. I like to look for tower boost too on my armor pieces, but it's not a priority. It's just the more hybrid my characters are, the more useful they become. All the hero stats would be nice. Other monks I've seen around that I don't have is tower boost, and then upgrader has a lot of casting rate with it, so as they're tower boosting, they can upgrade fast. Upgrade their towers and auras and buff beams fast. I thought that was kind of a neat, cool thing to have. And useful. Aside from that, Monk is one of the best solo DPS characters out there. Mostly because it can play as a support. And the pet damage is insane. In any group, you want at least one monk in there as well. So it doesn't matter what combination of characters you have for DPSing. Like even if you were to use a barbarian, you'd want a monk too. Why do I have a genie on barbarian? I don't know. That's all I have on monks, I guess. That be it?